these are the two sessions which I have shared. So till here only I have shared the videos of the development course. If you are looking for more, you can check out the course, which is the paid course from the website, that is the forcegalaxy.info. If in case having any queries or want to know something, can let me know or can reach out to me directly. Thank you so much.
Next part comes is the very important one, which is the map. Okay, the concept of map, it is important. You should get clear about the map. Okay, how the values we will going to store in this map, and how it is different from the list and set, and how we will going to access the value. So the way of storing the value into the map is different. Let me give you just an overview, because in depth we will go in the next session, because the map will going to take some time to understand. Okay, so let's just see the overview, how it will going to store the values and how it is different from the list and set. I have seen that the single block we will going to have like this, and here in this storage we will going to store the values, either it is list or it is set. Okay, but now the concept comes for map, how we will going to store the maps. So in the map you will going to store the value in key and value pair, key and value. This will going to have one key, and correspond to this key it will going to have a value. Okay, so how your the structure will going to look like. So you will going to have a block. Okay, so this will be your first index, second, and the third. Now within this first row you will see that there will be the separation, and here the key will be available, and here correspond to this value will be available to you. Okay, similarly in the second value also the key will be available to you and the value will be available to you. Like suppose I want to store a value, this is 1. Okay, this is 1, and I want to store its value, or that is the ONE1. Okay, it's a name I want to store. Similarly for 2 I want to store a string value TWO. For 3 I want to store 3, which means to this one numeric value I want to store its string value also. For second value also its numeric value is available, correspond to this I want to store its string value, which means here 1 will going to be stored, and correspond to this ONE1 is its string value I want to store. Now in the second index 2 will be stored here, and correspond to this I want to store the string value. Then again 3 will going to come here, and correspond to this we will going to store its string value. But in case of list and set, what you used to say, that if it either it can be of integer type or it can be of a string type. Okay, it cannot be of mix up. But in this case of map you will see the mix up of the data types. So key can be of integer type, and value can be of integer type also, or of string type, or can be any other different data type. Okay, so the separate different data types you can add in a single row. So here in the list either you can store 1, 2, 3, or you can store the string value, that is ONE1, the 2 or 3. In this way you can store, but the mix-up is not possible. This is possible using the maps. What we are doing here, in the key we are storing all the integer values, and in the value we are storing all the string values. So your data type will going to look like in this way, that this will be your map, and first will going to come key. Okay, so what is the data type of your key? It is of integer type. So integer will going to come, then the comma, and then the data type for the value. So the data type for value is a string. So this is your map. Okay, in the case of list, how you used to add? I just add either the integer or the string. Okay, in this way. But in this way, you will going to have the key also, and correspond to this value will be available. Okay, so the scenario or the question we will going to see in the next session, execute the thing on the anonymous window. Till then you can just go through the list and set. They are simple as compared to the maps. Map will going to take a complete session next, to understand how we will going to add the values and how we will going to access the value one by one. Okay, so let's end this session here only. If any doubts, any query, you can let me know. Silence. I assume that there is no query.
Ma'am,
Yes,
hello.
yes,
Ma'am,
yes.
to execute that, the code that we have to put Control E, right?
Yes, to open this window, you will going to take help of Control E. Let me close this. Okay, so you will going to open this using Control E, and if you want to execute this, then just highlight this part, okay, using the cursor. Just highlight this one, and then execute highlighted, and mark this checkbox true, open log.
Okay.
Okay, and then execute highlighted. So whatever the part you will going to highlight using the cursor, it will going to execute the same.
Okay. Ma'am, if you see there is a different color, like systems are in different color, and that
The
values are in
string
different
values.
color. So
Yeah, so
automatically it will come then.
yes, so whatever you will
Okay. The
going to
color,
add within the commas, okay, inverted commas, that will be of different color, okay, red color, and the other normal value will be in the black color. This system is because this is the keyword, okay, predefined keyword. This is system is predefined keyword, that is why it is of violet color.
okay. Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay, thank you so much. Any other query?